Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to hop on and see how you're doing. A lot happening this month. There's just so much happening this month, so I just wanted to check in, see how you are. How are you doing with all the energies and this month that is really powerful, magnetic, extraordinary, and also bringing up so much from the shadow for us to look at. So I wanted to just pop on before we go into the solar eclipse at the weekend, and everything that I felt that is happening this month. So we are looking at many things, and I've talked about it in my other videos and also in the groups, but we are clearing some very deep shadows. Like, we're getting to the core and the crux of our wounds, where we are looking at patterns, where we are breaking through illusions. And the message that I wanted to give today is that, you know, when the game is up, when we stop playing the game, there's no more game. When we stop playing the game, there's no more game. So this is a time to look through the illusion, to see truths for what they are, to see beyond the illusion, to see the games that you have been playing into, you know, the addictions, the attachments, the anything that keeps you in lack and in struggle and bound to limitation, any beliefs that you have that are based in poverty consciousness or lack mentality. You know, we are being asked to look at that, looking back at the wounding and our relationships to see what played out, our roles in those dynamics, what we attracted, why we attracted, where was the original wound, the part that the other person played, and what we had to learn from that experience. And if you've been through challenging times and you've been through the dark night of the soul, this is a time for your justice. Like, this is a time for justice and the serving of good karma to you. Good karma comes back to you tenfold for all that you have experienced, explored, but also transmuted, liberated within you. And if you've been that brave soul that has supported humanity through this time with your light, then your good karma is coming back to you tenfold. That's a message that's really important that I need to give. That your good karma is coming back to you tenfold. Tenfold is the message that is coming out through this time. Justice. This is a time for justice. And you'll be seeing many things playing out in the world, and the world will look very crazy right now. And there's always chaos when we're trying to birth a new world. We are in the process of birthing a new world. But what's already happened in the quantum field is it's already done. Like, it's already happened, because I see it, and I see what's happening in the quantum, and I see all the guides and everyone in position, and all the dragons in position, and you know, we're working as oneness and expanding our hearts. So it's really important through this time. I was guided to wear red today because red is the energy of the heart, and we are being called to keep expanding our heart. Like, just keep anchoring source love into your body, keep anchoring love into your body. Love is the healer of this time. Your love, your compassion, to have that compassion for yourself, to receive that love from source and the guides for yourself, to fill your being up with pure love, true love, the purest vibrations of love, knowing you are deserving of the purest vibrations of love. And anywhere where there is not love in your being, anywhere where there are stored memories of pain and wounding, to allow the love to enter those spaces, to wash out those spaces, to clear the density from the body and the traumas and the past and the pain, so that you can just be this beaming vessel of pure love. Because this is a time for soul, and the soul to be in the driving seat, but also for us to return back to the heart wisdom, to the love, to the oneness, to the purity of love, and through this time back to the light. We're moving towards source and oneness, and we have to have that level of love and compassion within ourselves. So, you know, you are to receive that level of love for yourself. You are to know that you are deserving of receiving that level of love. To know that you are deserving of the purest vibrations of love. So anywhere where there is doubt within you, within your vessel, where you doubt that you are deserving of receiving, any wounds that are resurfacing, for you to look at again and give yourself that level of love that wants to be given to you. And if you have a father wound or a mother wound, to become that mother or father for yourself, and to know that you are deserving of that level of love. You know, if you have a father wound and you wanted to heal that wound, what would you say to your child? If you were the father of your child, what would you say to your child? And that is part of healing our father wound, when we give that love back to ourselves. You know, if we were not seen or acknowledged by our father, then we have to see and acknowledge ourselves. If we didn't receive the nurturing love from a mother, and we didn't feel, you know, that unconditional love, then we are to give that unconditional love to ourselves, and to nurture ourselves with whatever we need: food, love, joy, filling ourselves up with the things that we love. And if we gave our love away to everyone else, and we self-sacrificed, and, you know, we overgave, then you're learning that when you bring that love back to yourself, and when you start to give that level of love to yourself, and if you gave it in the wrong places where it wasn't received, to know that you can now bring that love back to yourself. And when you invest in yourself and you invest in loving yourself, amazing things happen in our world. Because if you think of a woman's body, and she can birth a beautiful miracle like a baby. If we can birth a baby, imagine when we bring that love and nurture our seeds and nourish them and feed them with love, what can happen, what we can bring into the world. So this is a time where you are being mindful of where you're focusing your energy. You're being mindful of where you are not loving yourselves. You're looking and doing that final introspection of looking at the wounding and letting it go. You're seeing the illusions for what they are showing you. You're seeing truths for what they are. Lots of aha moments and revelations coming through this time, like on a daily basis. We're getting aha moments and revelations that are just mind-blowing, that are taking us into a whole other vibration. So you must create space in your diary, in your daily activities, to look at things. You know, the thing I was examining yesterday when I went into the forest was ownership, and righteousness, you know, and the ego. And really, when we return back to source, we let go of everything, in the sense that there's no more ownership. There's no right or wrong. There's isness. There's isness, and there's source love, and there's oneness, and there's just peace, and there's presence, and the gift of each day, each breath, the gratitude of just everything, you know, the wind against your face, and when you eat your food, the gratitude you feel for your food, and the ability to have food on your plate, and just waking up with the gratitude of source love and that connection. Really, that feeds me everything I need. And from there, everything is birthed and created. Really, when I do my creations, it's that place I birth from. It's that place of oneness where everything flows through me, really, and I don't try to hold on to it or attach myself to my creations. But I know that that is source love expressing through me, through my vessel, through my womb space, into the world. So it comes from a place of pure love. And when anything comes from a place of pure love, it is blessed, like it's blessed, and it will feed everyone and nourish everyone from that deep place of pureness, love, and authentic expression, really. And that's what we're getting back to through this time. So just see where you are, you know, still caught up in the veil of illusions. You will be seeing through the illusions. So we're busting out and bursting through the illusions. We have moved. I felt a frequency shift just yesterday and the day before. Literally, we've stepped into another vibration. And now we are moving into that place of reciprocity, beingness, and receiving. Like, it's a time to receive. So it's not so much about doing. And I mentioned this on my groups, that I'm taking my foot off the gas in the group sessions for a while, because I don't feel we need to be doing right now. We need to be being, and we need to allow our bodies to upgrade, to receive the seeds of these huge waves that have been coming in. The waves and the light carry information, and so we must allow ourselves to receive that information by being in the body, embodied, and just deciphering the codes and the light codes and the life lessons and everything that we're introspecting and understanding and looking at and processing. We have to allow time to do that, because then as we unpack it, unravel it, understand it, see the revelations and the gift of it, we then move into a whole new bandwidth of vibration, and then we match people and souls on that vibration, and also the experiences that we're about to have. So I felt the shift yesterday and the day before, and I did some. I was doing some very deep introspection work about where we're heading, and the energy of righteousness, and also the energy of ownership, which comes from the ego mind. But when we go beyond that, we now step into a whole other level of oneness and light. So there's a lot going on. It's to know that you deserve the purest vibrations of love, to allow yourself to have the purest vibrations of love, to see yourself from the purest vibrations of love, to know that you are not broken, you are beautiful, and you are just gathering all those parts of you where there was an illusion, where you thought you were separate from source and source love. But to know that you are love, you are love. In your core, you are love. You are the vibration of love. You are the essence of love. You are made from love. And so to fill every cell of your being with love, and to know that love will feed you everything you need, like pure source love will feed you everything you need. And it's not to try and go out there to find it, but it's to bring it here, to bring it down, and then from you out. And that's the way we share our love. Authentic love, we bring it through source. We fill our being up, we fill ourselves up with self-love, with the vibration of love, and then from that overflow we send it out into the world, and it feeds many mouths and many souls, and lights many hearts, and shows the way for many souls to find their way on their trajectory and their timelines. So this is where we're at. We are at this incredible point where we are moving into new timelines and rebirths, and a new version of you coming online. So not to be caught up in what's falling apart, let it fall apart, because more life is trying to move through you. More love is wanting to be expressed through you. More life is creating through you. So it must break the mold of the old life that you've had, and break the mold of the old relationships you've had, and break through anything that's stuck and stagnant, that's stopping you from your highest timeline and your highest path. Source and the universe knows what you're capable of, and sometimes we so hold ourselves back in our comfort zones because we don't believe that we deserve, to have what we desire. And this is a time to believe that you can have what you desire, and to let more life move through you, to step out of the comfort zone, to allow yourselves to go on new journeys, to allow your soul to grow and expand into the quantum cosmic being that you are in truth. So this is a time that we really must surrender, have faith, have more trust, work with our guides, work in co-creation with them, keep expanding our heart into the magnificent beings that we are, and keep letting love flow through. Allow love to flow through. Allow love to flow through. Allow love to flow through you, dear ones. Allow love to flow through you. So let's see if there's a message from the guides, because I feel that many souls are going through a lot of shifts and changes, and the walls of the illusions are crumbling like they've never crumbled before, dear ones. And we ask you to stay present at this time, to witness the changes in your life and all that is unfolding, to allow any emotions that want to move through you to move through you without restriction, but just to simply allow all that is taking place in your life at this time, but become the witness of it, become the master, and alchemize it, to see truths for what they are, to see your truth, to know who you are in truth, to connect back to your source light, the source of light that you are and where you come from, and to allow that source love and source light to move through your vessel, and to know that this is who you truly are, and to reclaim parts of yourselves. And if you're scattering yourselves too much, and if you're spreading yourself too thin at this time, is to call back your energy, is to call back your energy, is to come back into your central pillar of light, and to sit in silence, sit in silence, sit in stillness. Go to the trees, go into the forest, be still, sit by the waters, gather your energy, and do the reflection and the releasing work that it requires at this time. Know that the illusions are falling away. Know that the masks are coming off. Know that truths are being unveiled and seen for all to see. Some truths will be shocking, but we ask you, dear starseeds and light workers, to have compassion for those that are seeing truths for the first time. Not to judge them, but to hold space for them. Because you remember what it is like to go into the dark night of the soul and how painful it can be. The metamorphosis is not easy. So we ask you to be compassionate at this time, to witness what you see around you, but to lend a hand to all those who need your support through this time. To know and support and hold the candle and be a beacon of light. This is absolutely key through this time. Everything is dissolving fast, but a new world is birthing and rising, and you are to focus on the new world that is rising and birthing, because beautiful things are coming to earth. We are now living in the times of light, and we are moving towards the times of light. So congratulate yourselves for all that you have overcome, the challenges that you've been through, and everything that you've acclimated, alchemized within you to return back to your heart and your heart wisdom, and everything that you are in truth, your source light. Keep focusing here on your source light. Bring that sovereignty and that pure love and abundant light through you through this time into your heart gates, and then spread it out from here. Spread it out from here, and you are blessed, dear ones, dear starseed light workers, beings of light, magicians, cosmic magicians, mystics, oracles. You are blessed, blessed, blessed. Be blessed through this time. Anchor your feet in the new vibrations. Anchor your feet in the new earth vibrations, dear ones, because we are moving, and it is an exciting time to be here on earth. So we thank you for your compassion. We thank you for the work that you have done. We thank you for alchemizing darkness to light. We thank you for holding the light through this time and through the times that you've been here on earth, and through the many lifetimes where you've worked in ascended planets to bring in the light. All of you is seen in this space, and all of you is honored in this space, here and now. We celebrate you, we are with you, we are walking with you, and we are co-creating through this time to build a beautiful, magnificent world of love and compassion and humanity and unity and oneness. So know that this is happening. Know that it is happening. Know it in every cell of your being. Embody yourself in this truth. Anchor your feet in this truth. Have no doubt, no doubt, no doubt about what is taking place, and hold this light through this time. Hold the light like a candle that no longer flickers, no matter what is happening in the outside world. And as you hold this light and you do not allow your candle to flicker, you become like the trees, strong and grounded, that can overcome any storms in the outside world. And your presence and your peace will bring so much for others. It will bring them peace, and your guidance will just be so important for them to know that they can navigate their challenges, because you are a beacon of light showing them the way, and you're inspiring them by just being you and seeing the higher vision for earth. You are inspiring them in many ways that you cannot even imagine through this time. So we send you love, dear ones. We send you love. We send you love. We send you blessings. And we are here walking by your side. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's where we are at the moment. That's where we are. There's just amazing things coming in. Take care of your bodies at this time because of the light frequencies that are coming in. If you're experiencing a lot of going on in your body, rest whenever you can. Exercise, gentle exercise, like walk in the forest, or get some gentle exercise. Movement, dance is good for the body. rest when you need to, eat nutritious foods, vegetables, fruits. I'm eating a lot of pomegranate at the moment. I tend to eat a lot of pomegranate when I'm going through an upgrade. Lots of salads and light food, but nutritious food. Lots of hydration as well needed. Lots of sleep happening at the moment. So, but honoring it, listening to the body, knowing what it needs, not fighting it, not trying to control it, not pushing it away, but taking moments to breathe, taking moments to be still. Also, I felt that, me personally, I can share from my experience, I'm needing a lot of silence at the moment, like complete Buddha silence, like this, just sitting in my bubble and introspecting, being silent. No, I don't want the noise right now. No noise. Just isness is what is required for you to be in your presence and gather all of your energy into centeredness, like focused energy here. Bring it back to you. That is really important through this time. So let's just I quickly grab some cards. Let's have a look what they say. I will bring in the April energy in a few days. I'll probably record it today for April. While I'm on here on YouTube, I'll get my other video recorded as well. So if anger is coming up for you, and we are seeing anger playing out in the world at the moment, it's to, transmute it and use it for creation. If you go on my Instagram, I talked about that last week. It came up in something to talk about for the energies of this time, that as an alchemist, you can transmute anger into light. It is powerful creative energy when it is alchemized and focused into creation. So this card says bitter revenge leads to destruction, and so to see where anywhere within you where you are still revengeful, resentful, where you haven't forgiven the past, where you still hold anger and judgment towards another, to come back to self and see what was the lesson. Are you coming still from a wounded place where it still hurts you, and to have compassion with the wound, but to try and get beyond that and see what did you learn through the process, and to allow those emotions to alchemize from anger to liberation, and freedom and peace. So have a look at that. Crown yourself is the next one that came up. Yeah, crown yourself, congratulate yourself, because we're here. We're about to experience a very different era and a time of light, moving towards more joy, more peace, more presence. And you may say to me, but Neelam, look at the world and what you're talking about. But no, really, this is what you got to focus on, because the world that's falling apart is the old world. But you are to focus on the new world and what we've actually anchored here on earth. What we've all anchored here on the earth by our commitment, our consistency, our resilience, our power, our conviction, our perseverance, vision, like unwavering vision, all of that, and our hearts and our loving compassion. Honestly, we've anchored the light, and now everything's going to shift and change. So crown yourselves and congratulate yourselves for all that you've done. When there is fear, turn the illusion of fear into curiosity. Call in your guides. See your guides surrounding you. Protect yourself with the light, with source light, and then nothing can really hurt you, harm you. It's to shift that from fear to love. That I'm so loved, that only loving vibrations surround me. I am so protected and supported, that I only have love and protection and support around me. So to come from that space and that perspective, rise to the occasion is coming up again. Yes, rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion, because we're here. We're moving into heart energy. We're moving into the time of the soul. So much beautiful energies coming in for you to remember. There's the tour there, right at the back is the tour. And it's to, deep memories are stirring. As these light frequencies come in, we are remembering more and more and more. Our DNA is being activated, awakened. We are seeing illusions for what they are and then letting them go. Remember, when there is no more illusion, when there's no more chase, when the game is done, when we stop chasing, there's no more game. It's like Tom and Jerry, the cat and mouse. You know, when they stop playing cat and mouse, there's no more game. There's no more game to play. And this is what you are to see. What is the game? Are you still playing the game? Or and the game is the illusion? Or can you see who you are in truth? Who you are in truth. And when you come back to that centeredness and that truth, then there's no more game to play. And then you move into a whole new vibration of oneness and isness and presence and peace. And from there, everything feeds you what you need, really. It's so powerful. Disconnect and go underground for a while. Yep, that's been my call from Spirit. I'm still going to see my one-to-ones through for April. But May, I'm completely going underground because we are birthing something very new. And we've got to now hold the next level of frequencies that are coming in and what is birthing through this time. So this time is about reciprocity, being receptive, not so much forcing and doing, but being, so that the next level can be brought to us. And we can receive what we need to now bring through for the next level of frequency. Really, we are learning to read energies, knowing when to stop, when to take our foot off the gas, when to be still, and when to create. Like the seasons, you know, spring knows when it's spring, when the seeds are in the ground and when the flowers need to come up. They know their seasons. We are also learning to know our seasons so that we can work in alignment with the cosmos and with nature and Mother Earth. Dance your troubles away. Yeah, this is a time to dance, to move the body, to release, to let go, and to know that you are loved, deeply loved by the universe. And nothing is absolute. Change is the only constant. Nothing is absolute. And we are learning that at this time, that change is the only constant. So not to hold on to your old ways of doing things, not to hold on to your perspective, but to be fluid through this time, because to know that as you are fluid and curious, you can discover more. You can step out your comfort zone and to really swim in the energy of change, because we are in the vibrations of huge change and the energies are speeding up at this time, and we are moving into a whole new vibration of energy and light and new creations, new experiences, new soul family coming in, new levels of love to experience in the body. We will be also working on the sexuality templates because they need liberating. So there's a lot coming in. I mean, I'm going to be bringing a lot of new work to our community once I've rested and tuned into the energetics and what they want to bring through. I will be bringing in a lot of new creations as well. So that's really the update for the solar eclipse. You are just going to step through that portal and you're going to let something huge go in this eclipse window, like massive. You're going to release and then step over the threshold into a new beginning and a new vibration. So a moment of joy, celebration, to do that final introspection work, to call in Saint Germain with his violet flame to help you clear and transmute any density into light, and to help you see Archangel Michael to help you see what you need to see through this time. Okay, so that's really the quick update. I've got my client in a minute, so I'm going to go, but just wanted to say that, yeah, just check on my Instagram. I've got daily updates there. I will be posting another one today. And our retreats are up now. Our Peru retreat is out. We've got a gorgeous retreat scheduled and organized. We got there a lot of moving parts to that retreat, but it's ready now and it's beautiful. And we can't wait to take you to Peru, if that calls you. The womb of Mother Earth, back to creation and rebirth and coming online in a new way. So, and the heart we're going to this year. The heart and the womb of the Divine Feminine is where the energies are calling us this year. And I listen deeply to the energetics, and that's where we're being called back to the Divine Feminine heart, our heart, and back to the womb, creation, and birthing something very new for this time. So sending everyone love, magic, compassion, fulfillment, joy, abundance, flow, balance, and all that you desire to acclimate and receive at this time for yourselves and for the world and each other. So sending you love, and see you soon. I'll come back on with the April energy update, and we'll tune into the energies of April that are going to be very different, more direct, more fast moving, in position. So yeah, I'll bring that for you in the next couple of days. Okay, I'm off now. I've got to go, but I send you my love and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, everyone, and let me know in the comments how you're doing. I love to read your messages, and I read all of them, so I'd love to hear from you. Okay, I'll see you soon. Take care, and bye for now.